Today is 3rd April 2013. Today we will discuss what is the importance of birth and death. We will think what is the need of birth of these human beings on this earth. Why they are born, from where they are born, and after that where they go. This should be the thought of every person on his birthday. He must think why I was born, when I was born, what is the need of this birth, what I am doing in this world after birth. And it is a truth that I will die one day. So from after death, where will I go? What is the goal of my soul after leaving this body? Where it will go? This should be thought of every person on his birthday. It is true that each one is born with a body. He himself is immortal. The soul is immortal. That the Gita claims. Bhagavad Gita says, you are immortal soul. This body is like a cloth. Once it is worn out, you have to change this body. Like when a cloth is worn out, you take another new cloth. That Gita says, Vasansi jennani jatha vihaya navani grunhati naro parani tatha sarirani vihaya jenna anyani navani sanjati dehi. That means once the clothes are totally worn out, you have to throw them and take new clothes. Who does not obey this? A mad person. A mad person whose rationality is gone, whose rational thinking is gone, a unsound person. He never throws his clothes. He carries all the soiled clothes with a stick. He makes them a bundle and carries with a stick. So likewise, the person with unsound mind is attached to the soiled clothes. That is the same case with a person who is totally attached to his body. If a person totally attached to a body, he feels the pangs of the death. He does not think it is a change of only cloth. He thinks I am dying permanently. So he grieves, where he thinks what will happen to my property after my death, what will happen to my children after death, what will happen to all the property I have accumulated to death, and he feels very painful during death. But really a person who has understood the meaning of Gita, who believes that the soul has no death, the soul is immortal, the body only changes. So a person changes his soul from one body to another when this body becomes totally worn out. So he never grieves, because he thinks he only changes the clothes. So while changing cloth, we should rejoice because you are taking a new cloth. So likewise, at the time of death, one should rejoice that this body has become old. I will take a new body. But the time to grieve. It is a time to rejoice. So each new birthday, we must think this philosophy that I was born one day, I will die one day. Meanwhile, during my all period, I should remember that birth was certain, I was born, it is a truth, and I will die, it is another truth, because everybody dies. So we see that every day, but we forget. Like I am a doctor in a hospital, I see that every day people are dying in the hospital due to serious illnesses. Somebody dies of cancer, somebody dies of heart attack, somebody dies of complications of diabetes, somebody dies complications of different diseases. So death is certain, and they leave this body and go. The family members come with a living person to the hospital. They are attached to the body of that person, but once the person is dead, they leave the body, leave all attachment to the body and burn it. That shows that there is some person inside that body who is gone, leaving this body. So we must always think, I am not this body. Neither I am this restless mind. Immortal self I am. We must think that. I am not this mortal body. I am not this restless mind. Immortal self I am. So I should not get too much attached to this body, which is only a cloth. If somebody asks, who are you? You don't tell your home address. Like I am staying in bungalow number 20, flat number 20. If somebody asks, who are you? Then I don't tell, I am bungalow number 20, flat number 20. I say, I am Dr. Samantaray. Likewise, this body is the address of the soul. We recognize the address, this body, but we forget the soul. Each birthday, we should remember that we are immortal. We are immortal soul who is no birth, no death. This body, we celebrate the birth of this body, and death of one day the body will die. So we remember each birthday to only rejoice that our life is becoming certain and certain. We are going to die certainly. So we should, whatever years we live, we should live with cheerfulness, happiness. We should celebrate and do good to others. Swami Shivananda says, be good, do good. He says, serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. Be good, do good, be kind, be compassionate. Serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. Be good, do good, be kind, be compassionate. Practice ahimsa, satyam and brahmacharya. This is the essence of all yoga and Vedanta. Enquire whom I, know thyself and be free. Enquire who am I, know thyself and be free. You are not this mortal body. You are not this restless mind. Immortal self you are. You are not this mortal body. You are not this restless mind. Immortal self you are. Realize this and be free. Serve, love, give, purify, meditate, realize. Be good, do good, be kind, be compassionate. Practice ahimsa, satyam and brahmacharya. This is the essence of all yoga and Vedanta. Enquire whom I, know thyself and be free. Enquire whom I, know thyself and be free. You are not this mortal body. You are not this restless mind. Immortal self you are. Realize and be free. This should be the true message on my birthday. I must remember these words of Swami Shivananda Saraswati Maharaj, His Holiness Swami Sri Chidananda Saraswati Maharaj on this birthday, and rejoice and rejoice and rejoice. Thank you.